we have 600,000 cleanup workers. There are 180,000 left. This is as of 3 years ago. Of course, we are losing Ukrainians under COVID-19 conditions because their immunity is low, of course. And out of 180,000, 49,000 are people with disabilities. Attitude to people with disabilities leaves much to be desired. There is a law of Ukraine on Chernobyl cleanup workers. It's being ignored. Cassation court came to the conclusion that it is enforced and it should be enforced. But for 10 years now, we still don't have the program to deal with the consequences. So they raised pensions to some of us, but at the same time, they took away our fund for complex surgeries and prosthetics. So prosthetics for joints, it's about 100 to 150,000. That's the cost. But they raised the pension up to 15,000. How can we afford that? When there was a radiation medicine fund, we could use the funds. But if the person needs major surgery, like brain surgery, it takes a long time to collect all the papers. Now, the fund is gone, and we are trying to do something about it. We also made statements in the European Parliament. Everyone was impressed, but nothing has changed. No help is forthcoming. So Chernobyl Brotherhood is not a powerful structure. Regarding pension, I already mentioned that. Moldova, for instance, has no resources. Their average pension is double our pension. To say nothing about Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, not rich countries, but their pensions are also double that. In Azerbaijan, it's 3 times, just like in the Baltic states, 3 and more times larger than our pension. Under the Chernobyl law, we're supposed to get treatment in a sanatorium once a year. But now the state covers only half the price. So when we don't owe anything to anyone, we still need to pay for it from our pension because we have no other sources of income. So don't think we are only complaining and doing nothing. Well, we are doing something. The so-called 3rd and 4th zones are also contaminated. It's about the size of Belgium. Ukraine is not receiving anything from it, but people live there. at the, well, after the accident, 3,200,000 people lived on the contaminated people. Now it's over 1 million. These contaminated foodstuffs, the mentality of farmers is like that, is going to drink the milk that they produce. But there was cleansing of soils and so on, but nothing is being done today about this. We have the Japanese project that we work with in Zhytomyr region. There's a cesium that can be found in the soil. Is absorbed by plants, and of course from people get it from plants. But if you apply mineral fertilizers, the plant will absorb in clean fertilizers, and we're saving dozens of thousands of people, and the Japanese are helping us. But we don't receive assistance from the state. So the state is fighting, and half of the Ukrainian economy is in gray area. But if Europeans could chip in €1 each, we would have solved all these problems long time ago.